At the bottom of the map in red, we have the Terran player. He is the one opponent that Slayers has to face right now. Defeating MMA and Min, he's facing another Zerg. This is the starting player for FXO. This is...
FXO, Gumiho!
Gumiho, the Towel Terran. Look at that logo. Looks a little bit worn, as is Gumiho.
And he's up against probably the best player in this GSTL season thus far. To the top of the map in blue, starting for the Slayers team. There are hope on his shoulders. It is the Slayers player, the Zerg. It is
Slayers, Koka!
Slayers Koka, curly-haired Koka as we call him. Really able to pull off that curly hair, but he's got a lot more to pull off right now. He really needs to come out for his team. He doesn't only need to beat Gumiho, but he needs to put several points on the scoreboard right now. Looks ready, like you said, you know, he meditated a little bit, and I think this guy has been preparing for this for quite some time.
Yeah, he definitely has. He said in the interviews that he so wants to go to the finals. He wants to be the best player this season, and Gumiho starts with a double barracks.
Double barracks proxy, one of them a lot more proxy than the other. This is something that may actually shut down Koka before he can even get into gear.
The thing is that you pointed out earlier, this is Metropolis. This is a map where Terran struggles so much against Zerg. So him pulling something like this off, I don't blame him. Not at all. I can fully understand why Gumiho is going for an all-out attack right now. And Koka better scouts properly, because if he does not, then this is going to hit hard.
Yeah, it really will. You know, what's interesting is he basically took one of two approaches. The other approach on this map is to go for the late game with the Raven stuff. He's already shown that. So, show something else. Now, one of the barracks is spotted, but just one. The second one is still active, and he will finish the first barracks. He's got to keep that SCV alive, though. He's going to need that.
Yeah, he needs to go for the Mineral Walk if he actually wants to escape with it, and I think he did. Yes, that's the SCV. And now he sees the second Marine, and he knows, all right, two barracks. You have two of them, because the first barracks was definitely not done in time for you to build that one.
Yep. And he is pulling the drones already, getting ready to stop any bunkering that may occur. Traps the SCV, he's going to get it. No! No, he does not get it, but it will fall if he tries to make a bunker. He basically can't make a bunker with that SCV anymore.
He's losing a lot of mining time here.
Yeah, a ton, and now there are 3 Marines. And 2 more coming out here. He repairs the SCV. He's going to go with 5, it looks like. He needs a spine. Has he begun? Yes. Spine crawler already started.
I'm a little bit worried for him here with all the mining time that he just lost. He has the SCVs though, and look at Gumiho, double barracks in the main base right now.
Yeah, no command center. He's going to go for a 4 barracks follow-up here, and 1 spine crawler is not going to be enough for that.
No, he certainly doesn't mess around, does he?
No, definitely not messing around, not even a little bit. He's going to try to pick off a few of these lings while the Zergling count is low, but Koka's not over-making lings here. He's actually droning up right now, and I think his response is quite calm and confident. But the problem for him, though, may be the 2 additional barracks that you mentioned already.
He's getting gas, and if he's able to get speed, this would be so important. With speed, you can chase down Marines, and they can't really kite you. That's the big thing. If you don't have speed and you're suddenly fighting off creep, kiting is such a big problem. And of course, the spine crawler also needs to be in a good position, because if Koka allows Gumiho to get into his main base where there's no spine crawler, or just positioning himself at the ramp and always poking down a little bit, this is so hard to engage in.
Yeah, and I mean, there's several different other things. You know, for example, if he just makes 2 or 3 spines at the front, it's going to basically be impossible to break him. He could get a Baneling Nest as well. Gumiho supply blocked here actually for a really long time.
That was a very uncharacteristic mistake. That was a huge mistake.
This may cost him the game, actually.
Building 2 supply depots right now, but at this time, with this strategy, being supply blocked is horrible.
He's going to show the command center. Will he cancel it? No. I think he's actually going to try to expand now. He knows that with the lost time from those depots, he can't hit the timing he wanted to anymore. And this is so frustrating. It's basically, I mean, the strategy he wanted to hit was to pull a few SCVs and go for a big attack. Now he can't do that anymore.
And he's currently scouting what exactly is going on in the main base of Koga. He wants to know how many harvesters he has. Scouting the harvester count is really important here, because you want to know...
He's going to pull them! He did cancel!
He's going to pull them. He's spotted how many harvesters Koka has in his main base, and therefore he knows there are not too many Zerglings. He's going for this attack, and Koka will spot this very, very late.
He checked with his barracks to see if there were any overlords on the path, and he sees with the barracks, okay, no overlords are hiding, but he sees it.
He knows, he must have seen it.
He watched for the watchtower, a huge mistake by Gumiho.
He should have killed that.
And oh man, the first wave of Marines becomes so important now because if those 5 crawlers finish, Coca will hold, but this is so tense. Here we go!
He has so many Zerglings now as well. Here come the SCVs, they're moving in. The Lings are going to die. The Spike Crawlers, they are not done just yet. 13 SCVs are left. The Zerglings, they are popping. They are moving in. The Rogues, Coca trying to defend here. Gumiho with an all-out attack, and the Spike Crawler, they will be ready.
Yeah, but is he going to get up the ramp? No, he hesitates. He does not get up the ramp, and Coca holds.
Coca holds with 15 harvesters against 4 SCVs. He's moving up the ramp, but
There's too many
blocking it.
drones. Yep, he blocks him. And now Gumiho has to fall back on 5 SCVs.
He has speed now as well.
Oh, this is so harsh, but look at this. He landed the barracks in the main. He's taking out some of the drones here.
But those Lings, they are in position. 11 drones now, though, and this is also important. He took down additional 4 drones, and therefore Coca has now the problem that his opponent is relying on the mule. He only has 1, but still with 1 mule, that will definitely make up the difference in worker supply.
Yeah. But the production of workers for Coca is quite good. And does he need to make any more Lings right now? Not really, because the Spines are here.
Exactly.
So he's still in a great position. Gumiho is almost really going to have to get lucky to take this game.
Coca is a little bit reluctant to actually move forward with the Spine Crawlers because he needs to reposition them. Now he does it, but he knows if he's caught off guard, then this might trigger an attack by his opponent.
Here we go. He broke the rocks. Unbelievable. He's actually circumvented the Spines. He's going to limit the production here.
Oh,
the Spines are moving. This is so risky. If he gets that Spine Crawler,
that base is going to die.
He should. I don't think he should be moving those Spines. If Gumiho kills those Spine Crawlers, the game just ends.
He can't though. He can't though. The base is dead. The base is dead. Coca loses his expansion.
Oh, great job here by Gumiho, taking that weak spot and using it. Now, one of the Spines is moving. This is what I'm talking about. He may be able to take out one of them. There are a lot of Lings here, though.
Marines
He gets into the main.
Marines in the main base. The Zerglings are in position right away, taking them down. But at the other end of the map, we suddenly have another Spike. He saves it.
Insane multitasking by both players here. What a tense game. Gumiho has restarted his command center back at home, but the Zergling run by is something that he is going to have to face. He does have 2 Marines at home. And he's got the walls up, so these Lings probably won't be able to do too much, but he will have to repair.
Oh my god, Gumiho now with the expansion. He builds the expansion for a while. When this attack was actually a hold, it looked like Gumiho was really in such a tough spot, especially because he only had like he had like 4 harvesters left. He rebuilt them, he could rely on the mule, and with him killing additional drones off Coca, he was able to even up the income.
Now, this is really cool, by the way, because if he tries to defend this with drones or Zerglings, the Marines on the low ground will be able to do a lot of damage. He's having to move these Spines up. Now, Gumiho does not know the Spines are moving, so he can't take advantage of this, and he's going to have to use those Spines to defend. Not going to be easy, though.
The Spines and the Queen, that's what he relies on right now. We have another base, though, for Coca, and look where he builds it, to the left side of the map at the 4th base for Gumiho.
Yeah, that's not going to be something he's going to scout anytime soon.
No, not at all.
And he sees the Spines now with the barracks. He's going to actually probably lose that. Starts to burn here. And Gumiho in a lot of trouble now as that base is up on the left side. He's still got the drone count to mine from that main base. Gumiho has a command center. He needs to do something with his tech, though. He's got that factory on the way. And the harvester count, actually, 15 to 19. Not that many workers out for Coca right now.
Today's games are just crazy, and I love it. I love this. This is the GSTL, guys. This is the finals. And you can exactly see why. Bailingness now. He wants to get out of here. To the left side of the map, as mentioned, Coca with an expansion. Oh, the drone actually, no. He
doesn't quite have enough Lings here, I don't think, even with speed. This is a bad choice.
Why did he...
here we go, but he didn't fight them together, so this is not very cost efficient. He will clean up these Marines, but you know, the Baneling Nest, if you're going to make the Baneling Nest, why not use it, you know?
He definitely had the time to take them down. He did not want to let Gumiho retreat, because that's exactly what the Terran player tried to do. He watched what was going on. He was like, okay, I did damage. I took down your base. I lost a lot, but still, I think I might even be a little bit ahead here. At least we are at par. So I'm just moving back with my Marines. I have to save them before you are able to take them down. Coca tries to cut off the retreat path of his opponent, but he uses those 2 Zergling forces not at the same time, and therefore Gumiho able to make a much better trade than he should have been.
Yeah, and this is something that's going to hurt Coca a little bit, but he does remain ahead in supply, and now he has this aggressive timing he can use with his Baneling Nest. He's got a lot of gas, and with that extra hatchery, he's going to get a little bit more mining, so he may just try to hit with Banelings and attack Gumiho at the natural while he's low in units. He lost all those Marines, not cost efficiently, but they're not there. They're not going to help against the Baneling attack.
And Cloak now being researched for the Banshee, exactly that's what he said. This is... This game, I love it. I love it. And to the left side, we have Lings. He wants to bust through here. He wants to take him down now. He doesn't have the Banelings ready just yet. And he saw exactly what's going on. Gumiho knows what's coming, and he is reinforcing his wall.
Yeah, he's going to need a little bit more than that extra depot, though. The weak point of the wall is definitely where that first depot is. Then the bunker. He needs to make something else behind that. He's making another depot. I'd like to see a barracks, but it looks like he is not going to make that his choice right now. Here we go. The Hellion sees everything. I'm not sure he has enough units.
Tick, tick, boom, and he takes the wall down, or does he? The Lings are in the base. Is he able to kill not only the Harvesters, but also the Hellions? He's warring. He's trying to take down the SCVs, and they die, most of them at least. But still, with the Marines, Gumiho is able to hold.
Yeah, he holds here, and he's got the Hellion as well. Coco looking a little bit desperate with his Zerglings right now. He tries to surround, and he will kill the majority of these Marines, but the Banshee and the Hellion actually defend it quite well. He drops the Mule, and now Gumiho will be able to remake. He may lose his barracks if he doesn't repair, but now he can mine for 2 bases. Look at his bank as well. And Cloak, there's no answer for Cloak. He has no evolution chamber. He's got no lair. How does he stop the Banshee in his main base?
There were not enough Zerglings. He decided to drone up instead of just sending more Zerglings across the map. That might have ended it. And for a second, it really looked like with the Banelings that he had, could take down those SCVs. But guess what? He wasn't able to do it. And here comes the evolution chamber. And at the same time, the Banshee is moving in, is using Cloak. And bye-bye, Queen.
Yeah, and even if he gets the evolution chamber up and gets those spore crawlers, he's going to have to position them well. He's going to have to make a ton. There are 2 Banshees here now, and he won't get them up. He will not get these up, and it looks like Gumiho has done it again.
Gumiho right now is in a perfect position. He needs to take down these Harvesters, and he does. So many Spore Collar spores, and now the Towel turn is up 25 supply at 52 against 27. The Marines are walking in. The Hellion tries to sneak past. He is going to lose this phase, and it looks like Gumiho is pulling off a 3rd win against Slayers and takes down Koka.
It looks like it, man. He's down to 19 drones, 18 now. He's losing more. The spores will finish, but he takes out several drones. Will move out. He's going to force a cancel on this Spore Crawler as well.
And the one thing, look at him. Look at Gumiho here. He's so ready. Koka, on the other hand, is so fast right now. He still has a base. That's the one thing that Gumiho doesn't know. The base to the left. He's holding on.
Yeah, that's his lifeline here. He cannot afford to get that spotted. That's not something he will be able to control necessarily, though, with these air units on the map. And Gumiho's expanding towards that. He's got the 3rd command center up already. He's going to take out this evolution chamber. There's nothing that can be done about it. But he's going to try to move a spore here, but he can actually just... I think if he wanted to, he'd go around the right side, but he's just playing it safe. Killing the evolution chamber is not too significant. What's more significant is that he's up a ton of army supply. Koka spending so much money on these spores.
He has 5 orbitals, so will have just a few seconds.
Yeah.
Gumiho is not taking any risks here.
You're right, and even with the economy, I mean, the problem is Koka has no army either, so against a regular attack, a timing attack that Gumiho may hit in a few seconds, with a few more production facilities he makes, a timing attack in maybe 3 or 4 minutes will just kill him.
He's going for a lead tech. He takes 2 lead to the left side and now takes the double gas. If Koka turns this around, if he has the time to turn this around, it would be unbelievable. Look at those Banshees. Look at how he holds on to the top right. And at some point, Gumiho has to realize, why is he still in this game? Why does he not leave?
Yeah, he's going to have to realize that pretty soon.
And he will scout.
Yeah, he will scout at that point. Now, even so, something we didn't talk about too much. Oh, the Hellion's sneaking. I wanted to talk about this. Getting a few more drone kills, and he's targeting down with the Banshees as well. A little bit sloppy here. But, you know, even though Koka has 1 mining base up on the right side, Gumiho has 3 mining bases and extra orbitals, so it's not like one of these situations where it's like, oh, suddenly Koka has a space and he's even with Gumiho. That's not really the case here. He's got lair tech and he's got an extra base, but he's not ahead in economy, not by a long shot.
He's just not able to see the creep.
Oh, so close there.
He has to realize now that there is something going on. Something is weird. His opponent didn't tech. His opponents doesn't do anything. And where do these Zerglings come from?
Yeah, where would those come from exactly? That is going to be a question he's asking himself right now. SCV is being pulled. Is he?
He's pulling the SCVs here. He's going straight to the top right. He's trying to end this with SCVs. He thinks he doesn't need them.
Yeah,
he has no idea.
He has no idea, man. And if he loses all of these, I mean, yeah, he may still be able to just kill this main base because there's no spines left, but it's going to be a pretty embarrassing loss if Koka actually makes a few Banelings and goes for
the infestation pit wolf is done.
Yep. I'm not so sure about this one, Gumiho.
But look where it is, and now he knows that there's another base, and why would you build the infestation pit there?
Yeah, that is... I couldn't have said it better myself, man. Why do that when it gives away everything? He's making some banelings here, though. As I said, this is going to allow him to take out all the SCVs. Gumiho thinks that this is over, but it's not necessarily.
Gumiho realized now there must be another base somewhere, but why build the infestation pit? Why not hide it a little bit longer? There they are, the banelings, and they take down the SCVs. Boom!
Now he's got a 34-20 Harvester lead. And, you know, honestly,
the base still holds, and the
Okay.
expansion is done. He's on
finally
4
spots it.
bases.
He finally spots this expansion.
It might be a bit too late, though.
Yeah.
And the only reason why he actually looked for this base was because he saw the infestation pit.
Well, he's
I
going to be feeling
cannot
pretty
believe
silly
this
right
game.
now.
I'm going nuts here.
He's going to take this base out, though. There's no defense in play, and these Marines are still going to be too much. Coca will still likely lose here, but it's not over yet. If he can get some infestors out somehow, I don't think he has pathogen glands, though.
38 harvesters to 26. He needs some infestors. No, he does not have the upgrade. Well, we're so right about this.
Yeah,
Another base to the... He has 4 bases. Can he make this work?
He just doesn't have the money. He's going to lose his spawning pool here.
It's all about the money, guys, and that's the one thing that he does not have now. He built Zerglings. Are Zerglings gonna be the answer?
No, I mean, maybe if he can get a few more out, he can stop this force, and he will shut the first part down. He's pulling SCVs again. Gumiho, man, I'm not so sure about this. He's going to take out the space, but he is trying to make the game look close, I would say. Nice drone drill here on the Hellion.
He takes the Hellion down. He takes the Hellion down, and now it's fight SCVs against drone. Guys, what's going on here? That's the GSL finals, GSTL finals, whatever. This is nuts.
This
the
is
drones
insane.
and SCVs, they're fighting, repairing. This is the most epic battle ever.
And it looks like the SCVs with the auto repair and the help of the Marine will fight these drones off. And
They
that
are
is going to be
cheating.
it.
They are cheating.
GG! Gumiho pulls FXOpen into a 3-game lead.
Oh my god. Those SCVs were fighting dirty, I tell you. But
crowd
it
is speechless.
Gumiho. And I'm speechless as well. And the thing is, Coca, if he does not show that he has lair tech, he might be able to make sure. Where would you scout for this base? Where would you scout?
I
Not
would
to
scout the
left side.
top right. I would scout the top
Exactly.
right. And I definitely would not, if I didn't see an infestation pit, I definitely wouldn't go, oh, another base somewhere else.
Exactly. And Coca, he knows it. Oh, what a game. And Gumiho, this guy is unstoppable.
Yeah, they only have 2 players left now. Gumiho with the 3 kills so far. And FXOpen looking really, really strong.
Wow.
Well, what a game we just saw, and Gumiho, you know, even with the SCV full celebration there at the end, the game was closer than even he realized. Shot of Jessica here, not looking happy, and there's only 2 players left to pick. Are they going to pull out Puzzle here, perhaps? Will they pull out someone else, like even Yu-Gi-Oh, someone unexpected? This is the screen showing FXOpen for a reason.
They have so many good Protoss players. They have Alicia, JYP, they have Puzzle, but who are you going to use today? And the Linoctopus is still waiting.
He's still waiting, man. Everybody's still waiting on that bench. Gumiho not dropping a single set.
3-0.
3-0, and not just dominant games, very close games. He's kind of on the edge, but he's still pushing through. Insane. Insane how he made the game work after he was scouted. He canceled his Commander of the Spines. He went around killing the rocks, went around the natural.
Just think about it. If he has this infestation pit, I'm repeating myself, but I can't wrap my head around this. If he has the infestation pit to the left, and still, he can still kill all these SCVs that Gumiho pulls because he doesn't know about it. Then he researches pathogen glands while he defends, gets a few infestors out there, and he had a lot of Zerglings actually. The problem was he had only a few to the bottom left, and the rest of them were actually up at the top, at his main base. If he has this entire force together, Zerglings with like 2 or 3 infestors backing them up, think about how Gumiho would suddenly have looked.
He wins at 1 or 2 fights, then you kill the mining at the 3rd base of Gumiho, you start attacking the natural with infested Terrans. And Fungals, that game could have been entirely different if he hit that infestation pit better.
I cannot believe this game. And Gumiho pulling the SCVs, you could really see that he had no idea. He was probably annoyed. He was like, looking at this, like, buddy, seriously, you are down.
Yeah.
This is over. Get out of my game. Get out now. And then he pulls the SCVs and they die.
Calder, it's time for the next to last player for Slayers EG. That is the Moon. Maybe this player is coming from there. That is a good question.
No. Moon is playing for Fnatic. Can't be him.
Clinching!
Slayers Ryung is the player of choice here. Slayers Ryung, a great Terran to pull out. Some might have thought he comes out last, but he's coming out second to last.
It is Slayers Ryung with another Terran versus Terran. MMA was not Terran enough to take down the Towel Terran. Ryung, on the other hand, this guy,
he's going to be a tough. Opponent. He was once called the TVT sniper because he was so great at TVT. He comes out in TVT situations a lot. Look at how he flops his arms around, man. That is so Ryung. He doesn't look nervous at all.
No, he doesn't. And well, we said it in the last game already. They need a win or two, and now they are desperate for it. Just think about what happens if Gumiho is actually able to take down Ryung as well. He wants the all kill here.
Yeah, he does. FXOpen, you know, not looking like they're out of this yet, though, knowing that if Ryung starts to get a point or two, things can change. But Slayers, man, they are looking pretty down right now.
This is not how they expected things to go. Not at all.
Yeah, absolutely not. Well, Ryung is going to be the player of choice. One of two final players. And look at his record here. Code S ranked 30th. He's only come out once. He came out as the final player. Won the final game, advanced his team to the next round. That is what he has shown already in GSTL. And, you know, he just looks like, I'm ready to start.
Yeah. And I am so speechless. This team league this final is everything and more than we expected. We expected a great fight between FXO and EG Slayers, but this is insanity. I think no one expected Gumiho to take out 3 players right away.
Nobody. I myself especially did not. I will say that on the record right now. I didn't think Gumiho would be able to take out more than 2. And he may even take out a 4th. It's not over yet. He's not down here. We are going to take a 5-minute break. We'll see if Gumiho can continue his streak or if Ryung will shut him down here at the GSTL 2012 Season 2 Finals in Haeundae at Busan.
늦었습니다. 10분. 네, 이게 빨리 갈게요. 예. 아, 잠깐 그 현금 인출하느라고요.
정신 차려!